Hey guys, today we're with the Dell Inspiron again. The Dell Inspiron, right? 11 Inspiron 11 3000 series. I'm not sure completely what's the model. Actually, it should be on the back here. The back down. So model is P25T. And today I'm gonna be replacing the hard drive off this thing. So yeah. So there's not really many problems with this hard drive, but there's only one thing. It was the one that was in this computer that I replaced. Look at this one right here. It doesn't sit properly, and that's actually the hard drive. At the time, I didn't have any slimmer hard drives, and I had to throw in the slimmest hard drive that I had. At the time, I had these big things, and they were thicker than the one that I threw in here. And the one that I threw in here was the 2009 one. But now I have a slim 500 gigabyte drive, WD Blue. I've been having that for a while now, but today I'm going to be showing you how to replace a hard drive off an Inspiron 11 3000 series. So first you got to unscrew all these 6, 7, 8, 9 screws. So yeah. Anyone's wondering why I'm replacing the hard drive, is because this thing runs absolutely slow, and it could be the hard drive. So yeah, next up you want to do is you want to lift it up from these edges, or as you can see, that big crack. You want to lift it up from there. So we're just gonna grab a pick, and just gonna try this. You can't even do this with your fingers, but I don't want to deal with that right now. So actually now, there we go. Now I opened this so many times, so it's kind of easy. The first time it's gonna be a little bit, it's not gonna be that hard, but it's gonna be still. All right, so here it is, a Toshiba. Also the storage is 250 gigs in this thing, absolutely small. 5004. Actually, where's the RPM? Yeah, June 2nd, 2015. Actually, I can't find the RPM for this one. I'm pretty sure this one's faster. I'm pretty sure this one's faster. Also it's thinner, so yeah, and newer too. So yeah, all right. But also you want to disconnect your battery. So let's do that real quick. Disconnect your battery so this thing won't be able to power on it and stuff. And you want to remove all 3 screws. So actually that one's already removed from the cover, but you want to remove 2 screws. One is under here, the cable, and you can just see it right here. See right here, there's one right here. You just sneak it in, your screwdriver in there, and there you go. There's your screw. And then hold up. All right, and then right here is your other one. Wonder if we can replace this with a SATA. With a SATA drive. Oh wait. Wait, I lied. There's 3 screws. All right, there's one right here too. There's one right here. I forgot. I thought that one was right here, but no. All right, now you can just pull it out. There you go. Wonder if you can. Okay, I'm thinking about. Can you replace this with a SATA? I mean, M.2. I'm pretty sure no. Or you will need an adapter. All right, let's put this away for now. Let's put this over here. All right, we're gonna be looking on the hard drive. So this is what contains all your data, your partition for Windows and everything like that. So yeah, as you can see, it's a little thick, and when you screw it in, it's also lifting it up, so it's not fully down. But you want to do is unscrew these 4 screws on the side, and then it will release the full. Oops. it'll release the drive fully, so you don't have to yeah, it will basically release the drive fully from its as you can see, bracket. I installed this like actually I installed this when I did the Xbox upgrade, but that video never came out because it was a full, like, it was the whole Xbox didn't want it to update, and it was confusing. It got confusing to the point where I didn't want to post it no more. But at the end of the day, I did end up getting it work. I did ended up getting it to work. So yeah, as you can see, the drives are much more thinner. I mean, the 2015 one is much more thinner, and yeah, as you can see, the thickness, you can really see it there. So yeah, now we're gonna replace it with this one. Also, the old hard drive that this computer had was a Toshiba too. That one died, and that was in like 2017 we got that computer. But as you can see, let's place this bad boy in here. As you can see, it sits flushly, but it's not gonna completely screw in like that low. So the screws do lift the drive up a little, and it sits it sits flush. It sits flush. You can see there's bracket holes for on the side, down here. Yeah, so there's different computers have different brackets. Not all of them are the same. So yeah, you gotta just kind of watch out for that kind of stuff. But yeah, but once we screw this one in, this makes a huge difference, as you can see right here. Much more flatter, much more better. So now let's throw it in. Let's bring the laptop back. Oops, hopefully I don't think so. All right, now what you want to do is you're gonna want to slide it in, carefully slide it in there, and then push it in. Once it's plugged in, you can screw back all your screws. All the screws are the same size, so you don't have to worry. The screws in here are the same size for the drive. The screws from the back are not the same. So yeah, but the screws for like that came out of these, they're the same size. They're the same Phillips screwdriver, and yeah. Hopefully I'm not stripping that. And then down here too, gotta get that one too. All right, now it's in NST, the drive right now currently, which you don't really have to format it. I'm pretty sure you can, when you boot up into Windows, it formats by itself. But it doesn't format by itself, but it tells you an option to format it. But let's click it in. Let's see if it boots up. I'm not gonna be doing the full install Windows on this video. You can hear that. Boots up instantly, and there we go. No boot device found. Actually, I need to boot up. Hold up. Forgot I had the Windows 10 drive right here. So as you can see, I have the Windows 10 installation on here. Win 10, as you can see. And let's go a little bit through the process, but I'm not gonna go through fully. Hopefully it should boot up. If not, I might have to go to F12 or something like that, one of the menus. All right, so it is booting up. All right, so Windows 10 installer. I'll try to see later on if I can install Windows 11, because of course it's ending support. Seems like the display driver is still working. Setup is starting. Yeah, but yeah, you can do this at home. It's pretty easy. You just grab the Windows 10 installer off the official Microsoft website for free. I'm pretty sure they're gonna be taking that off pretty soon, but you can go to different websites. Just gotta see if it's not virus. You gotta check it out. That's how I installed Windows 8 on that 2013 laptop that I almost completely, like, I changed the RAM and I changed the hard drive to an SSD, changed the CMOS battery, we thermal pasted it. Also, it looked like a dirt, like a whole desert in it. So yeah, I accept the license. All right, customization. As you can see, it reads the partition. So 400 gigabytes. Next, we couldn't create a new partition. No condition. Wait, let's format it. That out later, but that's for later. All right, that's for later. But I hope you enjoyed this video. Comment, like, and subscribe. I'll see you guys later with more content just like this one. So yeah, I hope I can get a few more devices to repair. I haven't gotten really busy these couple of months, so that's why also I've been doing just random stuff. I've been wanting to do this for a little while now, because this thing absolutely runs slow. Also, this Intel Platinum inside is absolutely garbage. So yeah, but anyways, I hope you guys like this video. Comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out. Yeah. All right, so I'm back. I ended up getting Windows installed, but for some reason the battery, I'm pretty sure, died. Something, I had a low battery symbol, but I did get it Windows to work. One thing I forgot to do though is I forgot to screw back the back on. So let's do this real quick. So yeah, and then I gotta throw it back on the charger. So yeah. All right, I'm done with this job. But yeah, I still gotta install a couple of drivers for this computer. So yeah, battery is low as you can see, but yeah, after this, you know, but yeah, so now we have a little bit more faster computer, I guess. But that's how you replace the hard drive. This feels like a very light, actually lighter than all the hard drives that I have currently. This feels like a toy. So yeah, but as you can see, Windows is booting up. So yeah, that's all, guys. Hope you guys like this video. Comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.